A mayor is offering a cash reward for the source of the mysterious techno beats on Saturday. A fast food restaurant's owner bought lottery tickets for all 50,000 employees, and a flashy bishop was robbed of $1 million in jewelry during a live sermon. These are the weird stories for Wednesday on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast hosted by a comedian inside a hot summer closet. A mayor is offering a reward for the source of mystery beats. This mayor in Richmond, Virginia is offering $500 if someone can tell him where are these mystery beats coming from. Don't you hate it when you just hear beats everywhere and you don't know where they're coming from? You know, you walk into your car and it's... Where is that coming from? What is that, a bird? A raccoon? Well, Richmond Mayor Tom Butt. Oh, his name's Tom Butt. How sad. Poor Tom Butt. Hey, you got to give it to him. He made it all the way to mayor with a crappy-ass name that doesn't inspire, success or confidence. Nobody held Tom Butt back. Tom Butt announced that his office was offering a $500 reward to the person who can clearly identify the source of a mysterious bass beat that disturbed the sleep of city residents last Saturday night and early Sunday morning. You mean a party? Is that what you're talking about? It happened on a Saturday night, this mysterious beat. It sounds like a party, bro. I don't think Tom Butt, in his defense, has ever been to a party. Nobody invites Tom Butt to parties. He doesn't know where beats come from. He's got no clue. He's never been to a rave or a nightclub or a lounge. He has no idea. Where's this bass coming from on a Saturday night? That doesn't make any sense. Now, a couple days after the mayor made this announcement, he got some tips from the community that may have identified the source of the beats. As reported by the media, one tipster received the $500 reward after city officials confirmed that the noise was generated from pickup trucks loaded with some music speakers. It's called tailgating, Tom Butts. Tailgating. Oh, I'm going to introduce you to the world, sir. The world of fun. Tom Mayer says these trucks were blasting electro-funk music for a late-night party. He called it electro-funk music. Wow, this guy's living in a totally different reality than the rest of us, I think. Now, it turns out Tom Butt wasn't the only one that was up in arms about this loud, blasting electro-funk music coming from pickup trucks. Residents in many locations, spanning from Point Richmond to Center City to East Richmond Heights, vented their frustrations on the Nextdoor app and social media about the, quote, incessant bass tone beat that kept them up all night. Some people reported hearing the loud, repetitive noise through late Saturday night and into Sunday morning as they desperately sought its source. What is going on in this neck of the woods? Is there no partying going on? Is this like the movie Footloose, where no one's allowed to dance? They've removed all the music. It's summertime, Saturday night. Guys, we got somebody named Jay, who's a resident who posted on the Nextdoor app. He's in Richmond. He offered the description of the noise. Quote, this kind of noise wasn't normal. It wasn't normal music. It was a loop of some sort of electronic dance music / techno that would start and stop a few times, get louder and louder, then stop, then it would start all over. Horrible night. Horrible, he says. The guy who has never heard electronic music before. Other locals weighed in with theories about the source of the loud bass music. I love how this was just a big thing over the weekend. With the most popular theories being an event at the Pavilion. It's called the Fluffy Cloud Music and Light Show. Yeah, that would explain beats, a fluffy cloud music and light show. However, Mayor Butts said after the Fluffy Cloud Music and Light Show was over, the beats continued until 2 a.m. and further. It's a rave, Mayor Butt. Have you heard of a rave before, sir? What does this guy think? Is this guy coming out of, like, I don't know, get step in a time machine. He's from medieval times before there was amplification. There's other online speculations about the source of this bass beat, including the possibility of someone driving around the area with a beatbox or in a, quote, boom car. What the hell's a boom car? I don't even know what that is. Maybe I'm the one living in the past. Another intriguing theory included that someone accessed the local community warning system, and another one said it was possibly caused by the Golden Gate Bridge. Come on. One more quote from Mayor Butt. Well, people were so upset that many were driving around in the early hours of the morning. They were seeking the source of this bass beat. People were upset. They wanted to find out, identify the source of the mysterious bass beat. If anybody has information that can identify the source of the mysterious bass beat, please contact my office. This is the City of Richmond's mayor's office. That's me, Tom Butt. Okay, I went out and found Tom Butt's email address, not to inform him of the ways of contemporary life, but I'm going to rickroll him. It's tom.butt, B-U-T-T, at intres.com. I would ask that all of you rickroll Tom Butt, please. If you don't know what rickrolling is, just Google it. The founder of a fast food chicken restaurant bought lottery tickets for all 50,000 of his employees. The Mega Millions lottery jackpot grew to an estimated $810 million today, and players are testing their luck nationwide, including Tom Graves, the founder of the fast food restaurant chain Raising Cane's. Have you guys ever eaten at Raising Cane's? I have a few times, and I really enjoy their chicken sandwiches. Very good. Spicy chicken sandwiches, man. There's been kind of an uptick in the popularity of these chicken sandwiches. There's a Dave's hot chicken spot that's kind of down the street from me. I have to admit, I go there whenever I'm feeling down. Yeah, because spicy chicken from Dave's really cheers me up, and it gives me just amazing acid reflux. I enjoy it. Okay, so we got $2 per lottery ticket. This guy Graves, Todd Graves, spent $100,000 and bought 50,000 tickets on Monday, one for each of his 50,000 employees at the chicken chain, which has locations in 35 states total. Here's a quote from AJ Kumaran, who's the CEO of Raising Cane's. Well, you know, times are tough out there. And employees, our employees, everybody's seeing it at their gas stations and gas pumps. They're seeing it on their grocery shelves. Things aren't exactly easy these days. So when we saw there's a chance to not only have a little fun, but maybe win a little bit of extra money for our people, we had to do it. Now, the total draw is an estimated cash value of $470 million. If this pot was won, it would be the third largest Mega Millions jackpot prize in the game's history, according to the lottery's website. Well, you know, buying 50,000 lottery tickets is harder than you think, though, man. I'll tell you, it wasn't easy. We're hoping to share the winning jackpot with all 50,000 Raising Cane's crew, you know? That's right. If any of the 50,000 tickets produce a single winner, the CEO says the prize will be distributed across all employees, calling it a, quote, collective ticket for everybody. The feedback from employees has been nothing but excitement and anticipation for the lottery draw. They're hoping they can split this $500 million. I don't know what that is, split 50,000 ways after taxes. Everyone probably gets like $400, right? Taxes take a huge chunk. I know because a friend of mine just won a lot of money at a casino on one of those mega jackpot slots. I'm talking over $1 million he won. And what he got at the end was, the amount surprised me. You lose a lot in the taxes. If you'd like to learn a little bit about the history of the Mega Millions, the biggest jackpot was $1.537 billion. And it was on October 23rd, 2018. And the ticket was sold in South Carolina, according to the lottery's website. Only 4 Mega Millions jackpots have been won to date in 2022. If this draw doesn't produce a winner, the CEO said the chain plans on playing again. Well, if there's no winner this time, we're just gonna buy until there's a winner. Just gonna keep buying tickets for everybody at the chicken spot. I mean, I can't think of anything else that you need in life than a spicy chicken sandwich and a Mega Millions winning jackpot ticket.
Yay! You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man.
A flashy bishop was robbed of $1 million in jewelry during his live sermon. This story is out of New York City. Some preachers are known for their flamboyant lifestyle. Well, one of them was robbed of more than $1 million in jewelry during a live stream sermon in New York City. Lamore Whitehead, age 44, has vowed that the culprits, quote, won't get away with it. Among the items taken from the flashy Rolls-Royce driving clergyman were Rolexes, diamonds, and emeralds. Wow, this preacher's just blinging out in life, sporting Rolexes and diamond earrings, and exactly what Jesus would want. So the police are still investigating the incident. No suspects have been so far named or apprehended. In the video, Mr. Whitehead is heard asking, "How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die?" And then several black-clad gunmen enter the church in Brooklyn. It's not clear how many people were in attendance during the service. "When I see them come into the sanctuary with their guns, I told everybody to get down. Everybody just get down," he later said on Instagram. "I told them to get down. I didn't know if they wanted to shoot the church up or if they were just coming in for my goods." According to Preacher Whitehead, the masked thieves escaped in a Mercedes as well. Was it your Mercedes? Oh, no, he drives a Rolls, guys. He will not be insulted with the Mercedes. He drives a Rolls Royce, as Jesus wanted it. Following the robbery, the New York media reported that the items taken from him and his wife included a $75,000 Rolex and Cavalier watches, a $25,000 Episcopal ruby and diamond ring, and a $25,000 pair of earrings, and his wedding band. He lashed out on his Instagram, "For you to kick in a church door and come with guns in the middle of a service, what God is going to do to y'all is above my pay grade." God's going to get him all right. Sounds to me like God got you too, and like you kind of deserve that as well. You gonna go live stream with all that bling? You're live streaming a preacher with a Rolex. You got flashy $25,000 diamond earrings. Are you okay, Whitehead? Whitehead has offered $50,000 as a reward for information leading to an arrest and return of his lovely goods. Now, this incident has, of course, prompted a torrent of criticism on social media about his luxurious tastes and the preacher's opulent lifestyle, as it should, because this is ridiculous. Mr. Whitehead said, "It's not about me being flashy. It's about me purchasing what I want to purchase." And I'll bet if you were to ask him, he would say God wants him to have a Rolex and a Rolls Royce. And he probably has a private plane as well. I, for one, don't feel any empathy at all for this preacher being robbed on a live stream. I'm looking at a photo of just the necklace he's wearing. I mean, the size of this gold necklace with cross, these are not the values that we should have passed on from a pulpit. Just not. I mean, the dude's wearing 2 watches. Look at the photo. It's and a ring that's the size of a Super Bowl ring. I do not feel bad for you, sir. And if the thieves could get on to Joel Osteen and rob his ass, I'd be happy about that as well. If you're listening now, thieves, Joel Osteen has a stadium that he bought.
Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Guys, don't be afraid of the way that you feel. Do you love weird AF news from the bottom of your core? Well, don't deny it. Embrace it. Embrace your love for weird AF news. Email me and tell me how much you love it. funnyjones@gmail.com. I did get an email from someone who loves the show. Chris Sigsby in New York wrote, "Hey, Jonesy, how are things out in Cali?" Well, let me just say, Chris, things are going well in Cali. I'm going to the Dodger game today, Wednesday. That's right. He also wrote, "I listen to you every morning when I get ready for work, sometimes in the shower. Sorry, there's an image you didn't need." Hey, Chris, let me stop you right there. How do you know what images I need and don't need? Maybe I need an image of you in the shower, sir. You don't know what I need. An image of you in the shower might be delightful, sir. Then he wrote, have a great day and good luck with your life, man. Good luck with your life, man. Chris from New York. Also, shout out to Danielle for buying me coffees. Danielle is the shit. She bought me like 15 coffees off my website, which is weirdafnews.com. You can just click on buy me a coffee. And then she wrote a little lovely note. Said, this is for your Java fund, Jonesy. Thanks for the chuckles. Yes, she's thanking me for chuckles with coffee. I think that's a perfect way to thank me for chuckles is coffee. If you guys would like to, donate to my cold brew fund, then go to weirdafnews.com and click on buy Jonesy a coffee. Or the Patreon as well. The Patreon is a monthly subscription situation where you can buy Jonesy a cup of coffee a month, And that's pretty cool. You also get access to extra Weird AF materials that I put inside the Patreon if you have extra time for that. I don't know, maybe you're unemployed. Maybe you need some extra weird in your life. So the Patreon's the thing for that. Patreon.com/WeirdAFnews or go to weirdafnews.com. Lastly, if you would like to call the show, it's 646-450-2012. Oh, I forgot one more thing. I got a nice message on Instagram from Tika Pecora. She wrote, just responding to the ghosting story, Jonesy. If ghosting becomes criminalized, it will just show how soft all the newer generations are. Sure, ghosting is wrong, but not a severe enough wrong to require legal punishment. Yes, I agree with you, Tika. You sound like a reasonable individual. We need more people like you in the world. Reasonable people. A lot of my listeners are reasonable people. I know that because you guys reach out to me and you make comments on the stories, and a lot of times you agree with me. And even when you don't agree with me, I never think, what an idiot. I usually think, they're raising a point that I didn't think of. So in general, I think most of you are reasonable people. And I just want to say I appreciate that. So always feel free to reach out to me. Tika, hit me on Instagram, which is @funnyjones. You got my number and you got my email as well. Reach out and we'll see you tomorrow.